This is Smiles TV. Welcome to Smiles Television Talk Show. I'm your host, Stephanie Anthony Miles, and thank you for tuning in again. Right now, we're on State Street at 4601 State Street, but we're taking you to the National Night Out, sponsored by Community Development Sustainable Solutions. Remember, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin. He was crucified and buried, and he rose on the third day. Confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. Believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, and thou shalt be saved. Stay tuned for more Smiles.
The Smiles Television Talk Show wants to showcase your business, organization, church, and activities. If you have an interest in being a guest on Smiles Television Talk Show, or if you have any show ideas, contact Stephanie Anthony Miles at SmilesTV777@gmail.com. You may also call 618-741-3770. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Smiles YouTube channel. Let Smiles TV increase your reach. Remember, you look better with Smile.
Can I get Mel?
I'm talking now with Albert Jennings with the Illinois State Police Department. Thank you for coming out here.
I'm so glad to be here. This is what our 13th or 14th year doing this, and it gets bigger and better every year, and we're very, very happy. As you can see, we have a great crowd here and good community engagement. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's stressed out. We're just here to have fun. So this is what matters right here.
Let me ask you this, and you probably are not in this department, but are there any jobs for our community within the Illinois State Police Department?
Absolutely. Illinois State Police is actually hiring right now. So for police officers that are, if you've been a certified police officer, there's some different guidelines. So IllinoisTrooper.com will have the full description, but it's a great opportunity where you don't go to a traditional police academy for officers that are already working at departments. I believe it's 3 years of full-time police experience, but if you go to IllinoisTrooper.com, the full details are there. But this opportunity, I wish I would have had it when I became a state trooper, because I had municipal police experience, but I still had to go through the full police academy. Right now, this opportunity is great, $90,000 per year starting out, and you don't have to have it's not a 6-month traditional police academy. You go to the police academy for like 3 weeks, go back home, and then you go back for another 3 weeks. But when you get out of the academy, you go back to your home district. Which is great. That's something that is very, very new, and it's dynamic, and it's a great opportunity, and we're hoping to be able to get some good candidates.
Okay, give us that website one more time.
IllinoisTrooper.com. IllinoisTrooper.com.
IllinoisTrooper.com.
Yes.
Look it
Starting
up.
out at $90,000. Yep.
I think I'm going to try for that. Well, God bless you, and thank you for talking to Smiles Television.
God bless you. Thank you.
We're still at the National Night Out in East St. Louis, Illinois, and guess what? We have a helicopter landing with no crime scene. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And thank you for coming over here to East St. Louis. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So this is the Metro Air Support Unit. I work for St. Louis City. I'm a St. Louis City police officer. So this is a joint unit with 3 departments. We kind of collaborate together, patrol the area, assist obviously mostly in pursuits, right? Vehicle pursuits, to try and ease that back, some of the liability there. But most of what we do is vehicle pursuits, finding suspects, finding missing people, searching for lost kids. We deal with a lot of stuff on the river where these kayakers or boaters, they get lost. Our campers go out, to one of the islands. There actually are a few islands out there. They go out and camp on the island, and then they either get stranded on the island, they lose their boat, or something happens. So that's a lot of most of what we do at our core.
Well, let me ask you this: how do you think your presence kind of helps bring the community together and help us establish more of a relationship with policing units?
So that's an excellent question, and I'm sure when we landed and we shut down and we first told people to come over, what happened? You saw all the people come over, right? Mm-hmm. And that's that first contact that a lot of these kids have with us and with police in general. right? So especially with the younger kids, you know, we do these type of events at grade schools and things like that. And that's our chance to make that first initial contact with somebody who's never talked to a police officer before. So they get this initial positive experience where the police were there, not at the worst moment of their life, at one of the coolest moments of their life. A helicopter landed, right? And so that's really how it brings the community together, allowing us to get those initial contacts to be positive instead of a negative.
Wow, and I want to thank you for taking time to talk with me. And welcome to our community anytime with no crime zone, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having us.
Okay, God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you. We'll be right back with more Smiles.
I want to give you a couple words from Miss Stephanie Taylor, the CEO, President of Community Development Sustainable Solutions.
What I want you to know is that together we rise. Together we make things happen. And together we can make the changes that we want to see in our community. Again, thank you. Thank you so much for everything, always. Here's to our 12th year of National Night Out East St. Louis.
All right. All right. National Night Out 2024, baby. We must continue day after day to continue to fight this fight.
Are you looking for an insured and bonded residential or commercial contractor? On Time Contracting, owned by Ali McDowell, is just a phone call away. On Time Contracting operates with the utmost integrity and quantities to complete your project right on time. Residential or commercial, exterior or interior, roofing, siding, flooring, you name it. If you want your project completed for the price quoted and at the time quoted, contact On Time Contracting. Good, quality, professional work guaranteed to be completed on time. Call 618-567-3591. No project is too large or too small. On Time Contracting. Call On Time Contracting today.
Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show, and I'm standing here with members of the Drug Enforcement Agency, and we want to thank you for taking time to talk with us.
Thank you for having us here.
Tell me, how do you think your presence is going to help impact relations in the community?
So the Drug Enforcement Administration, we are committed to partnerships all throughout the world, but specifically, here, this office is committed to the citizens of East St. Louis and also Southern Illinois, and these events really showcase what we as a law enforcement profession, what we do best. We're really great at the enforcement side, but we also have to look at, hey, how do we give back to the community? Wow. How do we actually get involved and have these types of affairs and these types of events and engagements to really let the community know, hey, we're here to be friends.
I asked the Illinois State Police Department if there were any jobs. Are you guys hiring?
So we are.
Okay.
To become a special agent, which is our enforcement side, you have to have some experience coupled with a degree in education, but we also have other positions too. We have diversion investigators. They investigate doctors and pharmacies.
Okay.
We've got chemists. We have several laboratories all throughout the country. We also have intel analysts. And then we have our administrative professionals who really make things run and make things just jive in our agency.
One question that interests me, the laws are changing regarding marijuana. And I'm just wondering, so with your agencies, are you still testing for that? I guess it's not a federal opening for it.
So as a federal law enforcement agency, we do have certain requirements as far as testing for drugs. And, there's a drug questionnaire you have to answer truthfully. And, based on those answers, you'll figure out if you actually meet the qualifications to be a federal agent or a federal employee.
Gotcha. Well, we want to thank you for taking time to talk with Smiles Television Talk Show, and we welcome you to our community. And actually, our crime rate in East St. Louis happens to be going down a little bit. So I think that's because we have a collaborative effort with a lot of policing units. So we want to thank you. We thank God for you.
Thank you, and thank the community, thank your viewers, your listening viewers, your viewers, who are there watching us live. It takes a village. We believe that it takes a village, and this is not a one-time thing. This is a yearly event, and we will be here, and we're going to partner with the community.
Okay, well, thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Okay, God bless you.
God bless you too, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more smiles. Okay, let me show you.
You good? You look good. You look good. You
Get down on the ground, you want to get bit. Watch it. Check his head out, get down, you want to get
One is a, I want to say one's a 3-point something, and then another one's like a half. But I mean, like, it's one of these
I'm talking with Little Miss Juneteenth. Now tell us your name.
Demarie.
What was your whole name? Your full name?
Demarie Tierra Huber.
Okay, well, you're a beautiful young girl. I love your dress. And tell us about yourself.
I go to Katie Hart Elementary School, and I'm 7 years old, and I go to 2nd grade.
Oh my goodness, so you're a bright young lady, and congratulations. So tell us how happy you are that you have made it to the point that you have.
I got a good heart.
Oh, how do you know you have a good heart?
Because I got it from my people.
Because you got it from your people? Good, you believe in God?
Yes.
Yes, and his name is Jesus, right?
Yes.
Okay. All righty. We want to thank you for talking to us. And do you have anything you want to say to the people who are watching? Do you have any lasting words you want to say to the people who are watching?
And thank you for letting me be on this show.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Smiles.
The Smiles Television Talk Show wants to showcase your business, organization, church, and activities. If you have an interest in being a guest on Smiles Television Talk Show, or if you have any show ideas, contact Stephanie Anthony Miles at SmilesTV777@gmail.com. You may also call 618-741-3770. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Smiles YouTube channel. Let Smiles TV increase your reach. Remember, You look better with Smile.
Network of advocates who can champion CBI efforts and push for policy changes at the local and state levels. 3, advocacy and policy change. Effective community organizing can lead to advocacy and policy changes that support violence reduction. By building coalitions with other community-based organizations and aligning with national movements, we can amplify our voice and influence policymakers to invest in CBI programs and address systemic issues of poverty, housing, and education disparity. A summary of Metro East socioeconomic and demographic data. Again, the Metro East, which includes cities such as East St. Louis, Alton, Belleville, and Cahokia Heights, experienced significant socioeconomic challenges. Here's a detailed breakdown. East St. Louis, poverty, approximately 43% of the population lives below the poverty line. Housing, high vacancy rates with significant number of homes in poor condition. Around 1 in 4 homes are vacant. Employment, unemployment rate is about 17% with limited access to quality jobs and workforce development programs. Racial makeup, predominantly African American, 97% facing systemic racial and economic challenges. Health disparities, high rates of chronic illnesses, limited access to health care and poor health outcomes. Infant mortality rate is significantly higher than the national average.
When we talk about recognition and doing the hard work, keeping our streets safe, we must recognize the people that do the work day in and day out. Right now, before us to give 2 special presentations, we have Chief Perry and Assistant Chief Henson.
So I wanted to present this award because I want to say maybe about a month ago, I received a call from Sergeant Mitchell in reference to a suicidal subject on the bridge. And I listened to what she said, but as I watched the body cam footage of it, I watched these 2 officers go on that bridge and pull this female from the other side of the bridge to stop her from committing suicide. And that was very shocking to me. And I'm eventually going to show this body camera footage to the public once I can change some of the language that was said. It was an outstanding job. I'm very proud of both of these officers. So I want to present to them these awards. Sergeant Thea Mitchell and Officer Blake Strickland.
Give it up! Give it up!
You know they can hear you.
Come on, my man! Come on, my man!
I know, no. Oh, man. Like that. I got these boots on. Oh, see, okay. Yeah, you got lucky, champ. You say you got lucky for it.
I gave him the hit.
Oh, yeah.
I got bronze on them 48, so you know.
Hey, hey, champ. Hey, champ. You're trying to get interviewing right quick. Let them know where you from. Where you from, baby?
No,
Which police department?
East St. Louis Police Department.
Say it again, loud.
East St. Louis, baby. We here.
Calling out the marshal.
Loud
Did
and
nobody
proud.
want to compete against him?
Oh,
It's a
dang,
3-P, baby. It's a 3-P.
3
He say,
years
come
in a
on,
row,
take it
baby.
down. We got to get him a new belt. Right on, champ.
We got to put 3 times on that.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
I told you, baby.
Well, we're wrapping up another National Night Out with Community Development Sustainable Solutions. Another wonderful event. I mean, guys, everybody was out here. Stephanie and Terrence Taylor, you guys did a wonderful job. And let's talk to you. Can I talk to this young person first? Tell us your name.
Terrence Taylor Jr.
This is Terrence. I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got his son with me. Okay, your dad and Mrs. Taylor, they're doing such great work here in the community. Are you helping?
Yeah. I'm doing as much as I can, you know.
Okay. All right. I want you guys to wrap it up for us and tell us how you felt about the event and what can we look forward to next?
Okay. It was a long-standing commitment to get rid of any of the no's and to focus on the yes. Yes, we can heal. Yes, we can find a way to make a safe and thriving community. Regardless of any obstacles, we stand here today in 12 years celebrating community partnerships, solutions, and a great start back to school. So I couldn't ask for anything better than that, Stephanie. God is good.
And Mr. Terrence, you have anything left to say? I mean, your wife really summed it all up.
Yes,
but
she did.
And somebody else has joined us. And you tell everybody who you are
Mr. Siobhan Wilson.
and your title.
Director for CDSS.
And
as well as the statewide director for the Juneteenth Committee.
oh, glory to God. And you know what? This is the voice that you've been hearing in the background the whole time. You guys did a wonderful job. We want to thank you for allowing Smiles Television to be a part of it. And any lasting words before I close out?
Well, all right, everybody. We'll see you next year. National Night Out, East St. Louis. Partnered with everybody. We had a great time. The kids got some good gifts. The kids got their school supplies. The kids got their book bags. The kids got their haircuts. So we had an awesome time this year, just like we do every year. And y'all stay blessed.
Remember, only what you do for Christ will last. And Jesus is the Lord. The Lord be magnified. Keep smiling. You look better when you smile.
Right.